Once upon a time, in a lush green forest filled with chirping birds and rustling leaves, lived Turtle and Rabbit. They were famous throughout the land for their legendary race, where Slow and Steady had won the day. Many seasons had passed since then, and both friends had grown wiser and kinder. One sunny morning, they met beside the old oak tree, their favorite meeting spot. "Turtle," said Rabbit, bouncing excitedly, "I've been practicing my running every day. I think it's time for a new challenge. How about another race?" Turtle, polishing his shell thoughtfully, nodded. "I agree, Rabbit. But let's make it interesting. We'll each carry a backpack with items to help a young animal in need at the finish line." Rabbit agreed enthusiastically, and they decided to start the race the very next day. Fox, known for his cleverness, was asked to be the referee and ensure the race was fair. The race began at the break of dawn. Fox waved a bright red flag, and Rabbit dashed forward with incredible speed, his ears flopping in the wind. Turtle, however, took a deep breath and began his journey with a calm, steady pace. As Rabbit raced ahead, he couldn't resist stopping to munch on some juicy berries and play in a meadow filled with butterflies. "I have plenty of time," he chuckled to himself, lying back in the soft grass for a nap. Meanwhile, Turtle trudged along the winding path, carrying his backpack filled with useful items like bandages, a warm blanket, and some fresh water. Along the way, he met a young squirrel who had lost her way. Turtle gently guided her back to her family, then continued his steady pace. As the sun climbed higher in the sky, Rabbit woke from his nap and sprinted down the path. He zoomed past colorful flowers and over babbling brooks, until he saw the finish line up ahead. But to his surprise, there was Turtle, just a few steps away from winning. Rabbit couldn't believe it. He had been so fast, yet here was Turtle, about to reach the finish line first. With a burst of speed, he tried to catch up, but it was too late. Turtle reached the young deer who was waiting at the end of the trail, looking tired and thirsty. Turtle opened his backpack and carefully took out the blanket, wrapping it around the shivering deer. He then offered some water and checked the deer's leg, which had a small cut. Using the bandages, Turtle carefully dressed the wound. Rabbit arrived, panting and astonished. He watched as Turtle calmly helped the deer. "I may have run faster, Rabbit," Turtle said, looking up with a gentle smile, but the race was not just about speed. It was about being prepared and helping others. The forest animals cheered for Turtle's victory, but they also celebrated the friendship and lessons learned by both competitors. Rabbit learned that no matter how fast you are, what really matters is how you use your abilities to help others. From that day on, Rabbit and Turtle raced many times, but they always remembered the true purpose of their challenges: to be kind, helpful, and true friends to all in the forest.